and welcome back to the Talking
The only reason I've lasted is I live off the land, and I know how to fight. And you have one of those. Yeah, but you have that. It's a stick. Yeah, but it's a really sharp stick.
Build your own Hyundai Zombie Survival Machine now at HyundaiUSA.com/ChopShop.
I find a tremendous amount of inspiration in Detroit. Primarily because of its people. That's what I paint. The people that I portray, they're always stars in this movie. Rebel House of Art is definitely one of the best things to happen to Detroit in a long time. They push the artists, they give us the opportunity to make our dreams come true.
Cross-country fight to the finish.
Hold your hair like men, let's go, everyone go!
Friday, compete. Season premiere Tuesday night at 10 on WMC.
I'm Chris Hardwick, and I'm here with Michael and Mindy. We have yet another fan from the audience who would like to ask a question. Please step forward. And remember, if your question is awesome, what I'm going to put on your finger, which is crazy cheese. That sounded weird. I apologize. What is your name?
I'm Christine.
And what is your question?
Do you think Michonne would be a better mother figure to Carl than Lori?
Oh, well, now, yeah. Lori's not alive.
Mother.
That's a rough question.
No. Your mom's your mom. I think she'd be an awesome friend, confidant, someone who you can share stuff with and grow with. But no, your mom's your mom. Deal with it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Michonne is a good big sister character, big sister figure to Carl.
Aunt.
Yeah, like an aunt, like a cool aunt.
I mean, we don't know exactly the specifics. I mean, you know,
she had a kid, and now she doesn't. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
we're missing that chapter.
It's sort of, yeah, it's sort of a weird, but I don't think. What do you?
I agree with you. I think she seems like kind of like a frightening older sister. Because like Michonne feels like she might not talk to you for 2 weeks because like you pissed her off.
Right.
But you want mom to always talk to you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like Lori would never.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, hold out your finger. All right.
Army
Are you lactose intolerant? Because I believe there is some type of cheese product in here. Let's do a smiley face. Yay! Hooray! Eat it! Eat my cheese. There you go. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you. You don't have to eat all of it. This show gets weirder every season, and it's totally my fault.
It's a Nickelodeon show.
It is.
We're in a
It is, yeah, exactly.
It's a
Instead
Nickelodeon game
of one
show.
week it could be pudding, cheese, and spaghetti Tuesdays, whatever it is.
pudding.
Considering everything that Carl's been through, why didn't Michonne want him to see what was in the bedroom? Because part of me thought this is something that you should see just to know, like, what's going on. I don't know. Did you not?
I think he knows. I mean, kid shot his mom in the head.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it was that bad. It was like a suicide tune. Big deal. I've seen way crazier stuff on the show.
But why do you have to see it again? I mean, I think that was her way of protecting him from one more thing.
My imagination would be worse than what it was.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
But he also says it's the kids, right? And she's kind of, I think they all know. It's like, but you don't have to see it.
But this episode, there was a lot of people almost feeling joy, and then something like when Carl and Michonne are having breakfast, and he starts to say Judith, and then he gets sad, and then they're kind of bonding, and then the bedroom thing, and she gets sad. You're laughing when you're driving a crowbar through zombie heads, and then it's like it gets sad.
She's like, oh, you were smiling. Like, shut up. Like, who asked you?
I'm not now.
Who asked you, Alana?
Michael, why do you think Michonne chose that moment to tell Carl about Andre?
Oh, I just think she's, I think it's just eating away at her. And this was the time. I think she's looking for an opportunity to connect.
Yeah.
And it's she has opened up. She opened up to Daryl. Denai has even spoken of this, that the character's sort of coming into this situation where there's a whole new world open to her. start living in the present. And I think it's part of, that release. But it's also a way to connect with him. And I think as a mother, she knows that, She might not be the replacement of his mother, but she knows what he needs, and she knows what she needs. So I think in a lot of ways it's a selfish way to sort of admit this to someone, or to tell them about someone, you get it off your chest, and there's no real consequences. It's like they're sort of commiserating. They both have this like horrible stuff that they're doing.
Yeah, they're basically bonded with tragedy.
Yeah.
But also the idea that she says, he says, I'll keep your secret. She says, oh, it's not really a secret. Like that, cause she was never like that.
No, it's just a secret about omission.
Yeah.
It's like, she doesn't talk about it.
Do you think Michonne and Carl make a better team than Rick and Carl at this point?
They're certainly lighter and a little bit cuter. I don't know. Like, Carl was getting like a little insolent to his dad. I feel like he turned a corner.
A little insolent?
I feel like now it's like.
I wish you would die. Like, that's pretty insolent.
Now I'm happy that's over a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's also coming into that age where it's just like, he's just like, he's supposed to be a douche. He's a teenager. What is like? He's like, oh, my dad didn't rise to the occasion and round everybody up and protect us in the prison. He's like, dude, shut up. You have no idea. Go just do whatever with your friends that don't exist. Oh, he has no friends. Maybe that's what. No, there's nobody his age.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
Shut up. I'm gonna go in my room and play.
There's 10 people in here too.
Damn it. This world. I hate everybody. I'm 13.
Where's my pudding? Pudding is now crazy cheese. Do you think, this is from Anna P on Facebook, do you think Rick and Michonne will now make finding others a priority now that they've essentially been evicted by the Sons of Anarchy? I think Cobra's on Sons of Anarchy as well. Do you think they're going to make it a priority to go, or do you think they're just going to go try to survive, Mindy?
Aren't they going to where the sign says?
They said they were headed in that direction.
Yeah.
But they don't. I didn't get the sense that they were looking for their group. They were just.
I don't understand. This is my thing, which is why I think Daryl's such a popular character. Is like, even if you want to find someone, like how to find the person, like they could try to, but it would just be by like sheer accident they ran into the person.
That's the problem. They didn't have their earthquake preparedness plan. What if we lose all this? What do we do?
Right.
So I don't think there's any reason to continue. If they find each other, it'll be completely by accident. There's where do you start looking? The center of the universe has been just destroyed.
Yeah.
Where do you start?
Yeah, and also just what Andy said in that Roland piece we had. There's been a year and a half since the apocalypse happened, and then just to watch the sort of resigned, like, no, yeah, this is what we gotta. Yeah, you gotta drive a crowbar through someone's head. This is the world that we live in now. Right now, guys, I'm gonna tell you about the Walking Dead Fantasy Sweepstakes. So you just have to watch the premiere each week, the premiere Walking Dead episode, and look for 2 code words during the commercial. Then you go to thewalkingdeadfantasysweepstakes.com, which will fill up your entire address bar. And then you'll get a chance to win a trip for 2 to the season 5 premiere of The Walking Dead in the fall. So enter. Good luck. Coming up, some life-saving tips for surviving the zombie apocalypse, and the exclusive sneak peek of next week's Solved episode, which, by the way, in previous episodes, it's been really short clips. This is a longer clip that we're going to be able to show this week, so I'm excited about that. We'll be right back on Talking Dead.
As our bourbon ages, a small amount evaporates. This is the angel's share, gone forever. But some liquid stays trapped deep inside the wood. This is the devil's cut. We've made history by extracting it. A richer, full-flavored bourbon. Devil's Cut from Jim Beam.
Can't they start to put together the chili cheese dog and the pretzel dog?
There is a merger in the works right now.
Something you're working on?
There is something that possibly in the near future might be called the chili cheese pretzel dog.
There is one.
I won't confirm it. I might deny it, but I won't confirm it.
I'm holding one, so I understand.
You didn't hear this from me.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
That's the way you play that. You can't know what you don't know.
Get in on the merger. Chili cheese joins the pretzel dog lineup. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop. This is how you Sonic.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know Pinocchio was a bad motivational speaker?
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential. You have potential. You have... Oh, boy.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Simple math from Verizon Fios. Since you got Fios, you probably added more internet-connected devices, which can divide your bandwidth, which means you need more internet speed. That's why it's time to upgrade to Fios Quantum. It can multiply your speed 300% and supercharge all your devices. You can upgrade to Fios Quantum for only $10 more a month, which equals a great deal. Living life at quantum speed? That's powerful. Upgrade to Fios Quantum. It's easy. Go to channel 500 and click to order.
Maybe it's called the beaten path. Because it can be beaten. The 2014 Acura MDX with available surface street traffic information.
Visit your New York Acura dealer for attractive offers on the MDX. Shop TheWalkingDead.com for official Walking Dead merchandise and exclusive products you won't find anywhere else. Shop TheWalkingDead.com.
This kid Toby Marshall's an underdog. Him and his dad went on to race in the big legs at Indy. But this ain't just about racing. Dino took everything from me.
You have to win.
An opportunity for life.
Comic Book Man, a new episode tonight at midnight, only on AMC.
Welcome back to Talking Dead. I'm Chris Hardwick. I'm here with Michael and Mindy. Mindy, so obviously Terminus is going to figure, at least we're assuming it's going to figure heavily into the next handful of episodes. So what ideally would you want Terminus to be?
I don't want it to have a dark underbelly that we find out. I want it to just be like a nice place with no like governor type person there.
Right.
I just want it to be like good looking people giving them food, letting them exercise. Maybe Rick finds a girlfriend. I don't want to find out that it's a cult and that they sacrifice human bodies or they make walkers fight each other. Not interested.
Now you say that, but would you really want them to find like a utopia, or don't? It isn't. I mean, because the thing about the show is that they're constantly like giving you hope and then yanking it out of your mitts. Like they're constantly just every time the situation seems more hopeful, you're like, oh,
Terminus is an awesome place with a big old carousel, and everybody lives happily ever after.
Oh, that's great. So that's how the series ends.
That'd be great.
It actually just turns into a sitcom, like after here, who ate the crazy cheese?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
How do you think Rick, and maybe this is a loaded question, how do you think Rick and Abraham compare as leaders at this point?
Right now, like this, we're to take this moment in time out.
Or, you know what? Maybe not, because Rick's just getting back on his feet.
Not a good.
But for what, you know, when Rick's in his A game and Abraham's in his A game, how do you think they compare?
I think this is a different level of a leader, a different kind of leader. I think Abraham is an NCO, non-commissioned officer, is very competent at achieving the mission.
Yeah.
He hasn't been sort of tasked yet with laying out the whole plan. I think Rick is more of a full plan kind of guy. He can look at the entire thing, look at the consequences for everything.
All right.
And
That's the end of this part.